Hey, how's it going? Checking in with my daily update. Just finished in the gym, which was a bonus workout today because right about now I should have been down in Bristol somewhere doing a workshop on habits, on how to build your speaking business, or building the habits that will enable you to build your speaking business, to a group of PSA members. But because of the rail strikes and the road conditions and a couple of people crying off ill, they cancelled it, which was a bit of a shame because I was really looking forward to it. I've spent a bit of time obviously developing the content and working on it, a good bit of time yesterday and last week, but at the same time I'm probably quite grateful for the fact that I didn't have to trawl out on the roads. Who knows what the conditions would be like, how long it would take me to get there, delays getting back and so on. So made the most of it, and actually did something fairly productive today. I got the call this morning that it wasn't going ahead, so I knew first thing that I was going to have the whole day instead of having to down tools at 1 o'clock. And one of the things I spent probably longer than I should have done, but I figured it was a good use of the bonus time that I just won back, which was to go through and actually put into practice some of the LinkedIn strategy that I've been developing. So I've been very good at building up and curating the contacts and deciding who I was going to get in touch with and figuring out the system, but I haven't actually done a great deal in terms of actually going ahead and doing it. So I put together a little spreadsheet and I just went through the names and just went through for about an hour. Actually, it's something that I should do in half an hour, but I spent an hour doing it, and felt like it was a bit suck it and see to begin with in terms of the technique, the strategy that I was taking, making it work, making it easy to do, but got into a bit of a roll with it, and nothing's come back from it yet, but that wasn't the expectation or the need, but it feels like I've got a plan now as to how I can actually start doing this in a fairly systematic way over the course of the next few weeks and months. Well, forever really. There's no reason why I should ever stop doing it, but essentially I need to be connecting with or sending messages to, whether it's phoning, LinkedIn message, emails, just keeping the conversation going with 30 people every month, which doesn't sound like very much, but actually if you leave it all to the end of the month, then it's quite a lot. So the idea is to do it spread out over the course of a week, and it won't be quite so much of an onerous task to do. So felt like I made some good progress with actually doing that today and coming up with a system that is at least passable. It's not perfect, but I didn't want to be perfect. Well, I wouldn't have minded it, but I wasn't aiming to be perfect. I just wanted to get something that could work, and then go from there. I don't know where that came from. Anyway, so that's been the main thing for today. The other kind of development for this week has been the session I was meant to be doing up in Leicester on Thursday, is now going to be online for the same reasons. It's roads, travel chaos. I think some of the delegates are going to be coming from quite a way away as well. So they made the decision to, instead of postponing it, to do it virtually instead, which I was looking forward to doing it in person. But again, I feel like I've probably won back 4 hours of my day by switching to online. We'll just have to, I've done this one virtually many times before, so it's only a small group, 5, I think 6 of them, so I'll have to adapt the session a little bit. We won't be doing breakout rooms or polls because there's not much point with just a small group, but I have to make sure that I've got a balance between asking to be on camera and just not being on camera, which I don't mind, but if I'm the only one on camera the whole way through, it's going to be a little bit it's going to be a long day. So that's that. I got that information only came in sort of last thing today, so I've got a bit of well, I'll have the morning on Thursday now to think about that, just digging out a different deck to use instead of the one that I've been using, which has been sort of the main deck, if you will. So yeah, it's there. That'll be the last session delivered for 2022 anyway. But there we go, it's my update and check-in for the day. Steps taken and progress made towards the speaking goals. So for now, thanks again for watching. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Bye for now.